Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jordan here, back with another vlog. So I'm back with another interesting topic in my vlog today. It's kind of going to be talking about a few key important snow removal related things. Okay? Well, I hope everyone out there is crushing it and just killing it, man. So the biggest question in a lot of people's mind is pricing. And the second would be how to get customers. And then the third would be how do I keep them customers? All right, so let's start with number one, how to price. Well, like I said before, honestly, it's going to be different depending on where you're at around the world. So for me, like I said, I'm in Michigan and lower Michigan, and it's different from the guys even that are in mid-Michigan or upper Michigan. So regardless of that, there are a few ways you can price. Let's start with per hour, which I do not like and I do not do, and that's for many reasons. One being because it feels like too much of a gamble. Like I like to know what I'm going to get before I go to get it, so to speak. Now, the other two ways are per push for snow removal, meaning per snow event, and the other is seasonal, which I do both, and which work well in either party's favor, meaning you or the client. I like to use that form of pricing the most, but some clients just want the per push, and what are you going to do? Tell them they're not a good fit, or you're not going to be having them as a client because they don't want to trigger the seasonal price? No, you're not. They both work. They both can be profitable if you do it the right way. So remember to have a trigger inch, meaning the amount of inches of snow when you go out and service all your customers. So everything's in order and in line. Mine is 2 to 3 inches. After 3 inches, your price should increase by 10 to 15% because 3 inches of snow is going to be a lot tougher than doing 12 inches of snow. So make sure you and your client both understand that. Okay, now, so let's hop into the next question that arises often. How to get your clients, how to get the clients you want. My target client, just for me, is someone with enough money to be able to afford my services, so I pay attention to everything. And most of my clients would be older, busy family type people that don't have the time to do their snow or landscaping. So it's important to figure out who your target client is and getting the ones that are not too much of a pain in you, because trust me, some can be a real big pain. For example, last summer I was doing a big landscaping job, ripping all the old plants out, mulch, replacing the plants with new ones, and putting weed barrier fabric down. Okay, so we were a day and a half into a 3-day job. Now, I gave the lady a discount because I felt bad that she could not afford my service. Well, like I said, we were a day and a half into the job. And she shows me a picture that she got off the internet of how she wanted her garden to look. Well, that don't sound too bad, does it? Yeah. You know why? Because she wanted about what would be an extra $1,000 worth of flowers planted, and that she wasn't paying for. And I tried explaining to her we would have to charge more. Well, she didn't like that or seem to understand. I told her, if she gets the flowers, I'll plant them. Just wanted to get her off my back. So she did. We came back the next day with now her sister's there, and she was no different than her. They were like twins. So me and my guys, we're planting these flowers, and it starts pouring rain, and they're literally hovering over us on purpose, and just saying nasty stuff, trying to, piss us off. So we'd plant a flower, and they would say, "No, change it. I don't like it. I don't like how that looks. You gotta move it." So we moved the flower, and on, and they were out there for like the whole time until we left. It was crazy. So she kept saying that I'll never use your service again, blah, 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 blah. And how my guys damaged one of her flowers, when in reality she told us to rip them all out, right? Like I said from the beginning. So you get where I'm coming from here. So it comes time. So it becomes a pain. And eventually we're done, and it comes time for her to pay me. She tells me, "I'm not paying you all the money. You guys messed up my flowers." So I'm like, whatever, I just want to go home and take a hot shower. At this point, I'm soaked with rain and covered in dirt. So then she hands me a check. Now, here's the thing. They're like, okay, cool. So in the beginning, I told her cash only. I informed her no checks, but she did on purpose. So I go to the bank. They wouldn't cash it. We had to drive all the way back to her, which was like 15 minutes. I'm pissed off. So at this point of the story, the point of the story is I've seen red flags with her from the beginning. Now, that's why it's very important to not ignore the red flags. I mean, I could go on and on and on, you get it? But I don't even have enough time, and I want to share something else with you guys. So, now, when you're pricing these jobs, make sure you account for everything so you're not ripping yourself off. Make sure you charge for your estimates. Make sure you're getting paid for your time and your gas. You're driving all around, because you can really end up with no money after a whole day or so of work if you're not accounting for everything and really paying attention. So just take your time when you're going out there for your quote, and I hope you guys crush it. And if this was helpful at all, like and subscribe to my channel, man.